Well, thank you for having me here today. I will speak to the first-time homebuyer GST rebate in Bill C4. Now, while it is a step forward, it should be expanded to match the existing GST rebate and apply to all buyers of primary residences. Taxes on new homes have priced the middle class out of the market. In 2004, I bought a new home in London, Ontario for $168,000. Back then, development charges, PST, and GST totaled under $16,000 after rebates. Today, those same charges exceed $110,000 on a similar home, a 600% increase in 20 years. If we add in other fees, land transfer taxes, and interest on development charge, the tax bill on a home today approaches the entire cost of the home that I bought in 2004. And in the GTA, that alphabet soup of taxes can top $300,000 on a new home. Now, the golden rule is that a middle class family shouldn't buy a home that's worth more than 3 times their income. So for a $100,000 household, that's $300,000. So when the taxes alone on a new home are that high, we've priced the middle class out of home ownership. And sales prove it. In the GTA and Greater Golden Horseshoe areas, pre-construction condo sales are down 89%, and ground-oriented homes sales are down 70%. If buyers can't afford homes, they won't be built. Governments must cut input costs. And Ottawa has already acknowledged the harm of high housing taxes by rebating 100% of the GST on purpose-built rental construction. It has also recognized it through a commitment to lowering development charges. However, when the GST was introduced in 1991, a commitment was made to adjust the GST new housing rebate for inflation on a regular basis. Over 30 years later, and that promise has never been kept. And yes, tax cuts have fiscal costs, but inaction has bigger ones. A 2023 CanSIA report found that a $940,000 new Ontario home generates $110,000 in federal tax revenue. Based on CMHC housing start forecasts, a decline in owner-occupied starts in the GTA alone is projected to cost the federal government $2.4 billion annually. If we add Vancouver to that cost, the losses are in well of excess of $3 billion annually. That's more than the annual cost of Build Canada homes in lost tax revenue. And it's not just tax revenue, jobs are at stake. If this slowdown persists, as many as 100,000 housing jobs could be lost nationwide. Now, when 15,000 automotive jobs were at risk during the financial crisis, governments acted. We need the same resolve now. So there's 3 points I would like to leave the committee with. First, Canada cannot double housing starts if they're falling, and the CMHC projects housing starts to fall through 2027. We can't go up and go down at the same time. Point 2 is that inaction drains the revenue needed for housing programs. The very money you need to fund Build Canada homes is not going to be there if housing starts fall. And third, if housing is a human right, we can't keep taxing it like alcohol and tobacco. We can't keep taxing the middle class out of this market. I look forward to your questions.
Thank you. That was also below 5 minutes.